Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Myles Turner.
He's really made that a focus of his game these past few years, and it's paid big-time dividends for him. He's become a much better rebounder, and it's increased his value as a player by leaps and bounds.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. The backcourt pair for him, Halliburton and Brown. And it's Hield in at the small forward. And for Minnesota, the two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at the three. You know, with all the talent in these two backcourts, Doris, this should be a very exciting matchup.
And, you know, Kev, it feels like we could say that for most matchups these days, right? The league is so heavily laden with talent at the guard position. I feel spoiled.
And the Pacers start off with the ball. Conley against Halliburton. Passes it to Hield. Back to Halliburton. To the paint. Here's Turner. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Well, Myles Turner consistently looking to shoot the basketball. He forces the defense to make an aggressive play.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shoot two.
That's good from Turner. You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Myles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
And Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Now Brown. Pass to Halliburton. Kicks it to Toppin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And here's Edwards. After Obi Toppin was able to get the triple. Shoots over Brown. Edwards can't hit.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now Conley, after the missed 3 from Buddy Hield. Gobert with a screen on Toppin. And Towns gets it to go.
You know, in a very short period of time, because he's got such a versatile skill set, some people are already comparing Towns to Hakeem. Wow.
Edwards inside. He's covered by Brown. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Turner. It's rebounded by Towns. And here is McDaniel. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Count that one. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Brown dishes to Hield. And the pass to Halliburton. Indiana moving the ball around. 3-pointer. And Buddy Hield gets the 3.
If you look at the active three-point percentage list, Mr. Buddy Hield is near the top. This guy is the very definition of sharpshooter.
Now here's Conley. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Edwards, that's good.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Turner with the screen on Conley. Here's Halliburton. Gobert with the block.
Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Hey, Greg, even by modern big man standards, Karl Anthony Towns can really shoot the three.
Yeah, and the only center to win a three-point shooting contest. Towns has developed a terrific stroke, and he just shoots the ball as well as most of the guards in our league.
The free throw drops for Towns.
What's striking about Karl Anthony Towns is resiliency. He'll bounce back from challenges. He's got a very impressive positive attitude.
Now, here is Halliburton. He's one of the better scorers in the league, averaging almost 25 points a game. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
As to Gobert, he kicks it to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Brown. Pass to McDaniels. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Indiana. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Timberwolves leading by 4. And it's Conley penetrating. Some solid defense from Brown.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Halliburton against Edwards. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. It's good from long range. Halliburton's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, this is his game, right? Halliburton wants you to forget how deadly he is from three-point territory. Look out.
Conley, the pass to Gobert. Kicks to Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota. Towns with the steal. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Towns has got 9 points.
You can see the defense always wants to hold contact with Karl Anthony Towns. Just great concentration on the shot.
Halliburton outside. To the middle. Here's Turner. Another shot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Michael Conley picks one up.
Well, you love how Miles Turner gets into space in the paint, makes it really hard for the defender not to lean in and get some contact against Turner.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Early in the season, there are always some surprises, Greg. It goes to show you how impossible the NBA season is to actually predict.
And you never know what's going to happen, Kevin, until the game starts. Some teams look good and flop out of the gates. Other teams take giant leaps forward.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Oh, here's Edwards. 14 points from him the last game against Dallas. The deep three from Hield. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
McDaniels. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. And, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
And, guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Healed outside. Conley against Halliburton. Fires from 14.
I have great admiration for how hard Rudy Gobert plays on the defensive end. Even when he's not blocking shots, he's altering them with his presence.
Now here is Conley, following the miss by Miles Turner. Edwards against Halliburton. It's hauled in by Brown. Pacers trail by 4. From past the arc. And it's Halliburton missing. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Outside Edwards. Now here's McDaniels. Defense right on him. Gobert finds Towns. Drains the three-pointer. Towns has got 12 in the game.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Indiana's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. Turner up top, defended by Gobert. They kick out to Hield. 5 on the clock. In the corner, it's Toppin. Indiana again missing. Timberwolves leading by 7. McDaniels with the ball. Picked up by Turner. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Toppin. And it's Towns missing. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed. Conley
against Brown. Towns kicks to McDaniels. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. For 3, Edwards. Pacers with the rebound. Toppin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Now here's Turner. An 11-point game for him in the win against the Wizards in Washington.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds.
Here's Conley, following the score by Miles Turner. And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Dishes it to McDaniels. The rebound by Hield. Pacers trail by 5. Here's Halliburton. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Conley.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now, here's Brown. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Washington. Turner finds Toppin. Halliburton with it. For 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Halliburton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You see Halliburton has the ability to rise above most defenders with the length. Just puts it to great use there.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for McDaniels. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Edwards. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Mike Conley. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Miles Turner. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Toppin. Nesmith, he's checked in for Brown. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Anderson wide open. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Indiana trailing here. Hield outside. There's the triple. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Milton to the wing right side. It's stolen by Hield. On up the court. Milton with it. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 4. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first quarter. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Indiana. Wara checked in, and Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. We've got 1:48 left here in the opening quarter. Smith's shot is good.
That's what you call playing with passion and getting after it, Jalen Smith.
The Timberwolves shooting 45% for the field early. We've seen some promising growth from Jalen Smith, haven't we, Doris? He's asserting himself more, and it shows.
He is, Kevin, and we're talking about a 6'10" guy, lean frame, has some shooting ability. It's a matter of this guy keeping that aggression and keeping that focus. There's still a long way to go, but you love that he's starting to carve a little niche in this league.
Yeah, easy call.
And Doris, you were saying this about Kyle Anderson. He can give you a little bit of everything.
Kevin, he's one of those guys who'll provide shooting, defense, passing, playmaking, you name it. Sort of that jack of all trades at the forward spot. This guy has always found minutes because his understanding of the game is elite.
The first one falls. Well, in 2 years at the helm, no playoff appearances for Rick Carlisle. But Doris, I think we both know they're sure to come.
Well, his history suggests, Kevin, that it's absolutely on the horizon. The challenge a bit different on this particular stop for him. In the past, there have been superstar caliber players that he has worked with. Now you're sort of building the foundation and growing from there.
Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is number one. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
And here's the break. Here's Mathurin, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for Karl Anthony Towns. Getting around 24 points per, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists. Even if you key in on him all game, he still finds a way to get his numbers.
Right, the skill, the awareness, the physical ability, it's all there. And that's what makes this guy so hard to check.
Free throw good, Mathurin. And Doris, you watch the defenses try to corral Benedict Mathurin. He always seems to have an answer, doesn't he?
He does, Kevin. This guy knocks down jumpers in a variety of ways, whether it's off the bounce, catch and shoot situations. His mechanics are clean, he's confident, and boy, he is aggressive.
The Pacers making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
6 to shoot. Outside, Towns. No good on the triple. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 1. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
Should be an interesting game as these teams don't see a lot of each other being from different conferences.
Right. They'll meet 2 times this year, East versus West. Let's see which team can enforce their style of play.
The pass to Towns. Off with the layup.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll return shortly. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Here's Milton. They've got Shake Milton. Reed is out there with Anderson. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Alexander Walker. And at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. The Pacers shooting a pretty sorry 29% from the floor here. Milton against Halliburton. Over Milton. Halliburton, that's good. Halliburton's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Pacers.
That's the IQ of Tyrese Halliburton in pick-and-roll action. Always understands how to get the defender to bite.
Now here's Edwards. Down low and stolen by McConnell. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. And now the latest from our reporter David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. Milton, wide open, he fires, and the 3-ball is good. Milton's got 5. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, it reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Outside Mathurin. Smith sets the pick for Mathurin. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Edwards. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. Milton against Halliburton. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Edwards drills it from outside. Now it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And the Pacers with possession here. Halliburton on the wing. Defended by Milton. The shot's good from Halliburton. He's got 13.
Now, the numbers speak for themselves, but what Tyrese Halliburton is showing you, the versatility he has at the offensive end.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And here's the fast break. A shot by McConnell, no good. Looking at the last game for the Timberwolves, it was a loss to Dallas.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
And the first one at the line is good. So much fun indoors to watch. Anthony Edwards on the floor. This kid is electric.
Kevin, this guy is part of the next generation of great players. When you look at the rising stars in this league, he's got to be near the top of that list. Unbelievable offensively, 3-level scorer, and a guy who will get down and dirty on the defensive end.
Timberwolves leading by 5. The dish to Anderson. Doesn't get it to drop for him. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert comes in for Alexander Walker. And it's Conley in for Shake Milton. Miles Turner, he's checked in for the Pacers. Bruce Brown comes in for T.J. McConnell. Mathurin finds Halliburton. Turner with a screen on Anderson. Anderson against Mathurin. Halliburton in the corner. Clock at 4. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There's no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Doris, lots of people are excited to see how this Timberwolves team progresses.
Certainly, Kevin, you have to admire what Anthony Edwards showed you in terms of those exciting young players. He proved he was more than capable of elevating his responsibility. And when you think about their postseason, you ran into Nikola Jokic and the eventual champs. You can live with that.
So he gets them both.
And a great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
Halliburton feeling it out a bit. On the wing, Turner. Edwards against Brown. Back to Turner. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Turner's got 8.
Miles Turner has great versatility, so he can score from anywhere, but right there is his bread and butter.
It's tipped. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Gobert. Now Reid. Out left to the wing. And here's Anderson for 3. The Pacers pull it in. Now Gobert. No scoring in this one. Took him no time at all on that one. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Here's Halliburton. Passes it to Turner. Outside Mathurin. In the corner, Smith with it. 6 to shoot. Mathurin passes to Brown. Lets it go from deep. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's Anderson with the drive. Count it. Good.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
76% on the season from the foul line.
McDaniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Indiana also making some changes. Toppin comes in for Smith, and Hield subbed in for Benedict Mathurin. And the free throw, no good. Pacers trail by 7 on the wing. Brown. Hield with a screen on it. Brown with it. And now by Anderson. For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Edwards can't hit. The Pacers shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Hield finds Toppin. Gobert with the block. From the arc. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Doris amongst the best we've ever seen from the Bahamas, Buddy Hield.
Really think about it, Kevin. Buddy Hield, DeAndre Ayton, Kai Jones. We're seeing a few very successful men. And let's not forget about Jonquel Jones, MVP in the WNBA. She grew up training with Hield in the Bahamas. A superb scorer and a talented distributor. Tyrese Halliburton is exactly the type of point guard every team would love to have.
Towns, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. Pacers trail by 6. And here's Halliburton. 23 points for him the last game against the Wizards in Washington.
And guys, remember, remarkable passing the ball as well. He racked up a number of good assists. The chemistry Toppin has with his teammates, just get up over the rim and finish it with authority, Obi.
Minnesota's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Has to Gobert. Here's Towns. That ball is good for another field goal, his 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Brown kicks to Halliburton. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards drives in. Misses from close range.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Turner with it. He's got 8. Driving inside. Halliburton kicks to Turner. And a miss there on the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's Conley. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Inside, Brown. And Brown throws it down.
Now, this guy has made giant strides in his playmaking. Nice setup by Buddy Hield right there.
Here's Conley. There's the pass to Towns. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. You look at Towns, he's really been playing well.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
Minnesota making a switch here. Milton's checked in. The Pacers also with a sub. Matherin's checked in. Pass to Brown. Turner with a screen on Conley. Here's Brown. Gobert with the block. Conley against Toppin. Conley into the lane. Got a hand on it.
Boy, aggressive defense from Toppin. Twice on the pipe. Send it back.
Pacers have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
What's up?
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
Conley against Brown. And with that shot, the Minnesota lead is cut down to just 3 on the basket from Turner.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
That shot's good for Milton.
That's a great setup by Towns. You love to see that vision from your big man.
Brown outside. Mathurin against Milton. Fade away. Off the left rim and out.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
He dishes it to Conley. Passes it to McDaniels. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Outside Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Milton's shot is good. And it's an 8-point Timberwolves lead.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Now here's Brown. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Pass to Toppin. Mathurin with the ball. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jaden McDaniel.
Yeah, lots of skill to contend with if you're guarding Benedict Mathurin. It's not an easy cover.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
Shoot 2.
And he makes the first.
Boy, when you think about Benedict Mathurin, this guy is a talented, aggressive scorer. His ceiling very high. He's going to have to be a little more efficient.
Mathurin hits them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Milton looking around. The pass to McDaniels. Gobert in the corner. Back to McDaniel. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert is going to be terrific on the glass.
Pass to Mathurin. Shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Timberwolves leading by 6. We've got 1:28 left in the first half. Right side, Conley. Passes to Gobert. To the paint, Towns. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Conley against Brown. To the inside. Healed the pass to Turner. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Minnesota's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed. Turner with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Brown outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Conley against Brown. Up top, Gobert. He had 27 points last game. Right wing. Here's McDaniels. And he's good on the three ball. McDaniels got the lead up to 11 now for the Timberwolves.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Now here's Hield. McDaniels defending. Hield outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been active and effective. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Carl. Impressive start for you. What's the mentality going into a game like this?
Just being aggressive. Really played well at all the first half myself. All of us are missing a lot of easy bunnies. We're missing layups for us as pros. So second half, if we make those layups, we should be fine.
We'll see if you stick to the script. Thanks very much, man. Back to you.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Indiana Pacers.
Everyone knew coming in that they were facing knockdown shooters. Can somebody tell their defense that? I mean, my goodness, how many open threes are you going to give this team, Shaq?
A lot if you're not going to guard somebody.
All right, everybody. Now that we have a minute, here's a look at the power rankings.
And taking a look at the Pacers, hard to tell if this team has the drive that's needed to take to the next step. In fact, they're actually going the other direction.
They have talent, man, but they haven't been able to sustain that effort, and it feels like the guys are starting to get frustrated.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And what can you say? Towns, an impressive effort here.
In those first two quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. And so in the game for the Pacers. The backcourt pair for them, Halliburton and Brown. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. And it's Hield in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Brown. He kicks it to Hield. Outside Turner. Pass to Halliburton. Gobert with the block. It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Brown. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That's good from Halliburton. Pacers trail by 10. Now here's Hield. Dishes to Turner. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They get to take on the Heat at Miami after this one. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. And the shot goes in. Edwards got the lead up to 12 now for the Timberwolves.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Now Halliburton, 18 points for him. The kick out to Brown. The 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline repair.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. Here's Turner. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. 6 on the shot clock. Toppin sets a screen for Hield. Hits the close-range jumper. Hield's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, Hield usually does his work on the perimeter. How about that finish inside?
Halliburton against Conley. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Drops in the tray.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And Turner kicks to Toppin. Indiana moving it around. Halliburton finds Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
How about that? He's 7 feet tall. And Miles Turner, because of that ability to move in any direction at any moment, is a big-time problem inside.
Conley against Halliburton. Here's Towns. The rebound by Halliburton. Pacers trail by 13. Brown the pass to Halliburton. It's stolen by Edwards. Hield against Conley. There's the pass to McDaniels. From the low block. And he can't bank that one in. The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 3rd assist on the night. And the Timberwolves call time here. And a look now at some of the players we can expect to see in this year's dunk contest. Always one of the great events of All-Star Weekend.
It is, Kevin. You just can't take your eyes off it. The ideas those guys come up with, and then the guts it takes to pull them off, always blows me away.
And you look at Edwards, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
And here's Halliburton after the three-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns. And here is Conley outside Edwards. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Rudy Gobert.
A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. And he's among the top 15 in rebounding. Just a powerful presence in the paint.
And yeah, he's such an efficient scorer. Understands the offense. Moves without the ball so well. That's why he's top 5 in field goal percentage. Free throw good, Edwards.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
And Edwards drops them both. Halliburton with it. 18 points for him. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 11 rebounds in the game. McDaniels gets to Conley. Out to Edwards. This one for three. Pacers with the rebound. Brown deciding where to go with it. In the corner, it's Toppin. Pass to Hield. Clock at 6. Buries the long-range jumper. Hield's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, these are the types of opportunities his team tries to generate for Buddy Hield. He is just so efficient as a jump shooter.
Passes it to Towns. Over Toppin. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
Boy, this guy has been on a mission. Karl Anthony Towns will not be denied on the offensive end of the floor.
Halliburton with it. Now defended by Gobert. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Turner no good on the free throw.
Well, Miles Turner has a lot of value in today's NBA. This guy's got length, athleticism, excellent shot blocker. He can space the floor with the ability to make those jumpers.
Now here's Anderson. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for Indiana. It's a 14-point game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his third foul of the game. And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And, guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Brown inside. Edwards there.
Boy, when he is contesting shots, you see the potential on the defensive end for Anthony Edwards.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
And here are the Pacers now, following the miss by Michael Conley. And a wide open look for Halliburton. Indiana again missing. Timberwolves leading by 14. Fires away from way outside. It's rebounded by Indiana. Brown's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Shake Milton, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Healed the pass to Halliburton. Down low. Turner finds Brown. Turner with a screen on Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Anderson's shot is off. Pacers trail by 14. Healed outside. Takes the 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Pass to Milton. Fires the 3. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
The wheel come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here is Halliburton. 18 points for him. Brown outside. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Timberwolves leading by 11. Here's Milton. He's got 13. To the middle. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Timeout called the Pacers. Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Jordan McLaughlin comes in for Edwards. The Pacers also changing it up. Jalen Smith comes in for Miles Turner, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Kyle Anderson. Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the floor. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
And both free throws good for McConnell. Timberwolves leading by 11. Now here's Milton. He's got 15. And there's the pass to Reid. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And a moment now to check out some of the numbers for Hield. He's around 14 points per game, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Here's McConnell. And they're staring at a sizable deficit.
And still within reach, though, that they don't have to rush things.
Hield kicks to McConnell. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range here in quarter number 3. And it's good, 2 points. He's got 17 now.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And so it's McConnell with it. They'll bring it up for the Pacers. Hield outside. That 3 off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 14. Anderson outside. Now Milton. He's got 17. Pass to McLaughlin. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Hield. Hield's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's McConnell. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Timberwolves shooting 47% from the field in the third. Passes it to Milton. Now Reed. Back to Milton. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. On the wing, Milton. Pass to McLaughlin. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Towns for 3. It's rebounded by Indiana. Inside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Boy, you see the quick, twitchy athleticism of Benedict Mathurin. Woo-hoo-hoo!
.132 left to play in the third. Here's McLaughlin. He's covered by McConnell. Milton, a good look. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
That one falls.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Here's McLaughlin. He has yet to score. Milton in the corner. Here's McLaughlin. He's covered by Brown. McLaughlin, no good.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Here's Mathurin. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Minnesota leading by 10. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. And Towns gets it to go.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his 2nd from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
McConnell passes to Smith. Kicks it to Hield. On the wing, Brown. Defended by Milton. 5 on the clock. Brown, no good.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
And McLaughlin gets it to go. McLaughlin's got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely 0 chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Minnesota on top, up by 15. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Edwards and Anderson share the wing responsibility. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Reed. And it's Milton in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Minnesota leading by 15. And stolen by McConnell. Releases from 15. Bucket is good.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
The Timberwolves shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. The pass to Reed. Pass to Towns. There's the dish to Edwards. Rebound by Smith. Pacers trail by 13. Here's Nesmith. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Nesmith has got his first basket.
This is why coaches love Tyrese Halliburton. Just plays the right way.
60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Over to the wing. Over in the corner, Edwards. And here's Anderson for 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Matherin's got 5 rebounds tonight. McConnell in the corner. Halliburton against Milton. To the paint. Here's Smith. And the lead is down inside single digits.
Boy, that's a high percentage look by Jalen Smith. Exactly what you want your big man to create.
And Milton's got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Pass to Towns. Out to Edwards. Fires for 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Wasted no time on that one. McConnell's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Timberwolves leading by 6. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Here's Alexander Walker. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Pass to Smith. Lets it fly. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Edwards drives in. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's an 11-point Minnesota lead.
Combination of size and athleticism makes Anthony Edwards so tough to check on the drive. Good luck and good night.
Milton against Halliburton. Smith sets the pick for Halliburton. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
Pacers trail by 11. Matherin with the ball. The 3. And Tyrese Halliburton gets the 3. Halliburton's got 21.
And he's such an efficient three-point shooter. Halliburton has an outstanding feel for when to fire from deep.
And Anderson has it in the corner. Here's Alexander Walker. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Alexander Walker's got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for Minnesota. Matherin with a screen on Milton. No coverage that time. Halliburton's got 5 points now this quarter.
And after an abysmal first half from the field. The shots now starting to fall.
On the wing, Milton. He's covered by Halliburton. Reed misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Smith with a screen on Anderson. And it's Mathurin missing. Timberwolves leading by 9. Edwards dishes to Anderson. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Here's what the Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll face off against Jimmy Butler and the Miami Heat. And then on Wednesday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And for the matchup with the Lakers, it's a chance for them to come out and knock off the top dog in the league. A win there can be a big step forward for this team.
Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Indiana. And Halliburton slams it in.
My goodness, what a dribble drive by Mr. Tyrese Halliburton.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. The pass to Milton. Reed with it for the three. Connects from three-point range. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Here's Brown following the three by Minnesota. Smith sets the pick for Brown. Gets to the hoop, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
And he can't get the first one. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Anderson. And it's Mike Conley in for Shake Milton. Indiana also making some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Smith. And it's Buddy Hield in for Neesmith. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Timberwolves leading by 10. Outside Edwards. Towns, a screen on Mathurin. Edwards passes to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Tries again. And the layup is good.
Well, there's height and reach to the advantage of Rudy Gobert. Just gets up and over the top of guys.
Brown against Edwards. Brown down low. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And they get it back. Just 5 on the clock. Halliburton passes to Turner. Over Gobert. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Turner. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Outside Conley to the right side. Towns is doubled. Pass to Alexander Walker. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
McDaniels, he's checked in for Nickeil Alexander Walker. And a change for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. Conley kicks to Towns. Now here's McDaniel. He's guarded closely. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And that's 13 points for Jaden McDaniel. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. They trail by 11. Brown with a screen on Conley. Halliburton with it. Picked up by Edwards. And it's Halliburton missing. Minnesota's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Conley the pass to McDaniels. Plays it up and banks it in. McDaniels got 4 points now in the quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here is Brown. Turner with a screen on Edwards. Lets it go from 11. Brown, no good. Minnesota leading by 13. Here's McDaniels, overhealed. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Hield.
Clearly a foul.
And Doris, here we're looking at Jaden McDaniel's stats. He's clearly been stepping up his game.
He has, Kevin. It's always fun to see a young talent develop their skill set, build real confidence, and Jaden's starting to carve out his space in this lead.
The free throw drops from McDaniel. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Halliburton. The kick out to Brown. Three-pointer, Hield. Gobert pulls it in. For Minnesota, they've gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Towns sets the pick for Conley. Passes it to Gobert. And here is McDaniel. 6 to shoot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one is no good. And the Pacers with possession here. 15-point game. Edwards against Brown. Here's Halliburton. Toppin, no one around him. Off target from three-point range. Timberwolves on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Edwards drawing the double team. Timberwolves passing it around. Towns with it. And it's Toppin picking him up. And here's Conley outside. They get it again. Gobert. And it's sent back by Turner.
How about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
Now here's McDaniels. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Edwards. And at last, they get one to fall. Edwards got 4 points this quarter. Halliburton against Conley. Halliburton kicks to Toppin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. Minnesota leading by 14. Now Conley. Pass to Towns. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Turner with the steal. And a fast break now for the Pacers. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. And that'll be his third foul so far. Halliburton for three. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
What a heads-up play by Obi Toppin. Feeds the open man. Easy opportunity.
And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting about 47% here in the fourth. And Edwards with the stop.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stop?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up. Now, here's Halliburton. He kicks to Turner. To the inside. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
.151 left in the fourth quarter. The Timberwolves shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Edwards drawing the double team. Now the pass to Gobert. He dishes it to Edwards. Conley with a wide open look. Kicks it to McDaniels. Lets it go with a three. The rebound by Halliburton.
And I thought that was going to drive. It looked good from here.
Wants to get it to Brown and does. And the rejection by Towns. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. .119 left in the fourth quarter. Oh, Turner in position. That cuts the lead to single digits.
We've seen Turner make these shots consistently. Covered, uncovered, it doesn't matter. The guy's automatic.
1:15 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to McDaniels. Over in the corner, Edwards. Gobert the pass to Conley. 6 on the shot clock. And he just hasn't been able to get it going. And here are the Pacers now. Big stretch here going 10-2. Healed from outside. A rebound by the Timberwolves. 17 points was their biggest margin. Looking to get it going. And Conley lays it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Here's Halliburton. Michael Conley making his last shot. Halliburton kicks to Hield. Releases. And Turner with the basket on the assist by Hield.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
Passes to McDaniels. Now here's Gobert. Turner covering. Turner with the steal. Three-pointer, Hield. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Outside Edwards. And so Minnesota takes the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Rudy, your impact on the game defensively, always something to watch. What's your approach at that end?
Just try to win games, and my teammates put out trust in me, being aggressive on the balls and try to be aggressive at the rim. And, when we play as a team like we do tonight, it's tough to beat us.
You were in full Stifle Tower mode tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
Much appreciated, David. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Karl Anthony Towns.